Am I streaming? Am I live? Yes, I'm live. Okay, cool. But can you hear me? Am I hearable? That I do not know. There we go. Am I live? It's hard to tell. It's all muted. Okay, it's 4. What the fuck was that? Is it good now? Can I hear myself? Good audio? Also, why is the stream delayed by 100 million seconds? Is it good now? Can I hear myself? Good audio? Also, why is the stream delayed by 100 million seconds? Alright, I guess my voice works. The audio works. Okay. Well, starting out late, but pretty much this is the Xbox Developer Direct live stream thing. I sort of started right after the whole Horizon thing, Forza Horizon 6. And now I guess they're talking about Game Freak's new game. Sorry, I wanted to set this up way before it started, by like 10 minutes, but I was sidetracked by something else on my PC. So, couldn't really do anything official about that. Hold on. Can I add my... No, I don't think so. Okay, never mind.
最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。そうしているうちにぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していくぬくもりのある相棒クーもその過程で生まれました。
古島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いてとても興味を惹かれ、すぐに参加しようと心に決めました。長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは 過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をす
There
る
you
と
go.
いう
Try to make it louder, but not too loud.
汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の廃棄を覆い尽くすほどまでに
The
植物が
Blights.
生い茂っ
Okay.
た過酷な環境となっておりダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で地を張って自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力にすることになりプロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキ
Okay.
ャラクターデザ
So
イン
far
を
looks pretty
形
good.
作っていったんです。
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向
Hold
き合
on, I'm
って
gonna
きま
double check
した
my stream on the other screen,
形状を
just
自
in
由に
case.
変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しいそんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。ただ単に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく遊びにも植物を取り入れました。しっくりとくるモチーフを見出しゲームデザインとモチーフを紐づけることはポケットモンスターシリーズの開発を通じて培ってきた重要なステップです。モチーフが決まった段階で
Pokemon video
コンセ
games.
プトアーティストの幸田和馬
Oh,
さ
wait a
んの
minute.
協力のもとこの世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことに
Wait,
しました。
doesn't Game Freak, aren't they the current developers of Pokemon, or is that someone
姿を
else?
思い描いた時自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。日本の昔から続く山々に囲まれた自然豊か
Yeah,
な
the primary
風景と
developers for Pokemon's Game Freak. Right. I remember when this game was first revealed about a year ago, sometime in 2025. People were saying like, oh, well, this is what Pokemon look like if they gave them an actual development time. If they give them time to make a game, Pokemon could also look like this graphically.
私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
世界の舞台を作ると同時にエマと空の物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩りその汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となる空は日本の東の地で出会います。その空の目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？
空だ。
空から目を離さない方がいい。
ああ、わかってる。
Brad. Who's Brad? It's a very random name for this kind of world.
封じ子エンバー、お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命を出す。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマと空の力を強化していく必要があります。
わかってる。
そのためにこの世界に存在する
Brad.
強力な腐食体主を討
It's
伐
a
する
very random name for this kind of world.
封じ子エンバー、お前に輪廻の獣討
汚れを
伐の
封じることができ
命
るエマにしかできない都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはこの世界エマ空の力を強化していく必要があります。
わかってる。
そのために汚れに世界に
Brad.
存在
Who's
する
Brad?
巨大化していった生物たちです。
Very random name for this kind of world.
エマと空が戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを吐きその巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐食体の中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は植物を操り自身の支配地域に汚れの森を呼び出します。
Very
汚れ
random
の森に
name
入る
for this
と
kind of
周囲の
world.
環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐食体が襲いかかりプレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るためかつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘技術を身につけましたが一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。
Okay.
エマと
So far, so
さ
interesting.
まざまな人物と出会います。
Definitely a game that I'm gonna play. I already, figured that out when I saw the revealed.
エマと同じように腐食体を連れた
But all this
クリ
gameplay
ストも
stuff looks really interesting.
とどめはきちんとさせる。
エマとクーは同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えばエマが敵の動きを見極め攻撃を受け流すと、クーに力がたまり開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。そして開花技を放てば、さらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うと、エマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせ、その大輪に跳躍して兜割りを行うことができます。また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛り、エマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は時間がスローになり、考える時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。
Right, I was gonna make the same similar
の連携は研ぎ澄まされてい
comparison
て、
there.
互いに補い合う関係で
Interesting.
2人は常につながっているんです。エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり、
Wow, that is a massive skill tree. Also, I like how it's a literal tree in the image
クーが
there.
行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて、装備できるスキルも多くなります。様々なスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石や、エマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどで、より奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。遠距離だけで戦う人もいれば、ステレスだけで戦う人もい
Oh,
ます
cool. Got a bow.
常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいれば、クーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊秘石と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか、今からとても楽しみです。
遥か昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界。企画構想から6年間、私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が
Beast of
待ち構えます。
Reincarnation.
本作は今年の
That's the
夏
name?
Xbox、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から Xbox
Right, this in the beginning of the live stream that
で
every game here is going to be
ぜ
day
ひ
one
ウィッシュリスト
Game
にご登録
Pass,
ください。
which makes me happy because, you know, they recently raised the price last year, and so they're going to have to bring out things to make it worth the price to pay for it. And yeah, so far this is pretty convincing. Beast of Reincarnation, Studio Game Freak, Summer 2025. Great. That's good because the game's coming out soon in February and also in March that are pretty interesting that I want to try out. So it's cool that I have all this time to play these games. Oh, pottery. Was there a pottery video game? Pottery Sim 2026 or 2027. 26?
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions, and this is Elizabeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and
Double
junior
Fine. Do I
in-house
know Double
services.
Fine?
At
Sounds
Double
familiar.
Fine, we try to take a little time every so often and create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process.
Oh, whoa.
It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other. Don't worry, It's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
It is a pottery game. Oh. Whoa. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Brutal Legends.
We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration. Kiln is the other side of that coin, bringing high-energy, expressive multiplayer action. You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day: what better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming,
Any shape. Wow.
animated personality.
Immediately, I'm just thinking about
We
like
start
the
off
worst
as a
things
little
imaginable
helpless
that
naked spirit.
people can make. So I wonder
You're
if
not
there's going
capable
to
of much
be
in this state. Thankfully, you
somewhat
are
of a
capable
visual
manipulating
filter
clay,
where
and a pottery wheel
they're
is the perfect
gonna
place
the
for
developer's gonna add an
inspiration
image
and
like, okay,
design.
don't make it look like this or don't make it look like that, because
And when
you
it
know
comes time
obviously
for
that's gonna look
destruction,
really
those
bad.
shapes needed to translate into capable fighters.
It's a game for
Pots
everyone
that
for
can
sure,
compete
but I
with
think
challenges in a way that
the
only
audience
pots
is
can.
mostly for young
Our game mode,
teens
Quench,
because
brings all of that together
it's very
in a 4v4
cartoony
combat
and
party
no
atmosphere.
blood and cartoon violent.
You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities. with
So
its
already my
capacity for
brain is
carrying
going off
water
to like the
into enemy
worst things
territory.
imaginable, like
Here you'll navigate
when it
through
comes
the
to
environment with your team's
player
unique
custom creation.
Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course,
It'd be really funny
fill your
actually
pot
if
up
there
with
was no
water
filter and they actually let you
to
do
ultimately
whatever
douse the
you
enemy's
want.
kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream up, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours.
It's got a butt. Interesting.
As you sculpt, you'll notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Every pot in Kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run, jump, attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves, and because your shape matters, The animation team has taken on the challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies. Everyone's shape is doing something different and exciting.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots, and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor. Navigate Athena's giant strategic war map, inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage. Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle. Do you want a team full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go that kiln, baby!
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way? Or a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and splashability? If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks, letting you and your team dunk on the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot-making options.
I think of the game being so much about the fighting, but when people play it, they just want to create all day long.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the Pottery Studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the experience of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see what your favorite designs are.
It's all about my pizza party themed small jug. It becomes a drill that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer watermelon glaze, and I'm ready to bring the good vibes into the chaos.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your Bix.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, Cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist
I go with the biggest
or a
one.
seasoned gamer, you'll be
The bigger the
fulfilling
better.
your Pottery Power Fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
Spring, so
This
March,
is just
April.
The beginning of the Pottery Party, as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5 times? That's mean. Am I supposed to? Okay. This game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer party brawler, online multiplayer party brawler. I'll never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer party brawler. It's getting better. Online multiplayer party brawler.
Killing. Release date spring 2026. That's so soon. Why not just say the date? Why not be specific about it? Is the game not done? That's very soon. Okay, done with that. What's next? Playground again?
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep
Right,
dive
Fable.
into a game we've
That's
been making
dumb.
here for a really, really long time.
Now this is the game that everybody's waiting for. I personally have never played Fable, but I know of what it is. I've seen gameplay of it, so I'm not new to it. I've just never played it.
Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humor, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens.
British humor. What is British humor?
A fairy tale which could only
Is that like
be
a very
Fable.
specific way to tell jokes?
In
How do they tell
classic
jokes?
Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers
So here it is,
first
actual
emerge,
gameplay.
and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger.
No, not
Suddenly
grandma.
alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests,
Ooh.
bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars, so the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Ooh, combat.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending.
Whoa, what the hell was that one-shot move? Oh, combat. I thought they were tiny at first, but he changed into little chickens. Okay.
Against single opponents.
That's pretty cool.
Large groups of enemies alike. Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged.
Whoa, what is that thing?
Guard, and deal with trouble.
Shoot it in the lantern. Yes.
And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate.
Finish what happened. Imagine if shooting the lantern somehow activates like a stronger form because it got mad and got shot at the lantern.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan favorite adversaries for you to fight.
That'd be like a really funny troll that they didn't purposely reveal in this stream.
Hobbs are back.
Hobbs.
As our battle rings, colorful.
Whoa, you got an automatic crossbow? That's pretty cool. That's like my go-to now.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant
cockatrice.
chicken.
That's a
Each enemy
long-ass
family is
tail.
different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting, so much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game, where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Wait, you can get married and have kids?
Buying another house.
Is that a normal
Buying
Fable
every
thing?
house in Albion.
It's like
Buying
a
every
whole...
business in Albion. Getting rich.
It's like a whole second life in this game.
Having a bunch
Whoa.
more kids. Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work.
Oh, wow, this is very
spend some
detailed like
leisure
that.
time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
Not a lot of games do this.
But
They
what's
have
even
NPCs,
cooler
but
is
they
that
don't
you can
really
talk to every single one of them.
have
and fully
NPCs
voice
that like
conversations
act
and
like
interact with them in
they're a
loads of
living,
different ways.
breathing
Maybe the job
person.
person is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Or hardly working.
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful. And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You know, I'm starting to see why this game was so delayed for so long. It was revealed like, what, 5-6 years ago?
Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
For
Chicken
us,
Chaser.
Morality isn't black and white. There are lots
Reputation
of gray areas.
gained.
And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
They just talk to you.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Hold on though, wait. So you get to kill him, and his body just lays there, all big and stuff, just on that spot. As you're playing the game, does the body decompose, or does it just stay that way? Because it'd be kind of cool if it decomposes over time, and it's just one big skeleton. That'd be interesting.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch.
This year?
I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026.
Nice.
From all of us here, thanks for watching.
It's very interesting hearing on an Xbox stream, on their events, them talking about other consoles like PlayStation 2. Like, oh, yeah, don't worry. It's going to that as well. So not just Xbox. Like, they're laying it all out. They're being just like that. What's next?
It's just as much about
will feature more than
作っていくことができるんです。作っていくことができるんです。
Was that it? Is it over?
You can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and
Or is that
abilities
just
you
like
learn,
all
and
the
through
big stuff that people were waiting for and they wanted to talk about, and then they're going to mention smaller indie stuff? All with Game Pass. Oh, that was it. Just 4 games? Wow. Huh. Not sure how I feel about that one. Would have been nice if they talked about other stuff too that people are waiting for. Like, for example, I just saw in the comments here, it just reminded me, State of Decay. When are we going to get more info about that one? It was revealed, like, what? Again, 5 years ago, maybe? But that's it. The games are not bad. It's just the event could have been a bit longer. It was like, how long was it? Like, barely... Hold on. It was like 1 hour, right? Was it? Kinda. Yeah, barely an hour. But a lot of it was just talkie-talkie and less gameplay. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Not sure how I feel about that. It's fine. It's whatever, you know. They'll have more time this year to talk about more games if there's more info to be talked about, but that's it. I just assumed that all of the advertising are like, oh, we'll talk about Fable, we'll talk about Forza, we'll talk about something else from these companies. I thought that was just to bring people into stream, and then they'll mention other stuff in between these big games. But the moment they started talking about Fable, I was thinking to myself, like, well, that's got to be it, right? Because what else is there that they can use? Like, what other kind of game they can use to, like, keep people watching if Fable's already on the screen? Because if they're going to switch to Fable and then other stuff that are, like, more smaller indie stuff, everyone's going to click off. But I guess that's it. Maybe I guess I read the marketing wrong, because I just assumed it'd be a bit longer. But in terms of events for showing games, this kind of in the lowest. Not very long, not a lot of games. It showed us stuff that we knew already existed for a while now. We were kind of expecting. The only thing that was new was Killing. Not bad. It's not the best reveal as well. Like, there's gonna be like a lot of people that's gonna just immediately denounce Killing just because of what it is.
That really focuses on your journey.
Like, it's just a multiplayer game. That's it. And you play as pots and pans, and you just kill each other, and that's it. It's not gonna appeal to a lot of people. A lot of people's not gonna care about it. But it will get some players at least, because it's on Game Pass. So there wouldn't be a reason for people to at least not try it out for like a week. But after 1 week, I'm just curious to know what the player count will be. But yeah, there's 4 games. So start off with Forza, went to Beast, then Killing, or was it Forza, Killing? Forza, Beast, and then Killing, and then went to Fable. These are games that I will definitely try out. Forza, I'll probably make like a one-off video just doing the intro part, and then once it hits to free roam, like not sure what else to do but drive. Beast of Reincarnation is a game I can do a full playthrough of. It's a full story, you know, linear. Killing, I could probably do a one-off. Fable, another game that's very fully renounced, fully story. Not linear, but there's a story there that you can play through. So that is something that I can also do a playthrough of. So yeah, all in all, I can still make videos about these. So that's pretty much all that matters. But the event itself could have been better. I give it like a 5 out of 10. Now stuff like PlayStation State of Play, those are pretty good because it's longer, and it just shows straight up just game. Here's a game. Here's a game, here's a game, just back to back to back. And that's what I like. I like seeing just the games, you know? And when there's a bigger game I want to talk about it, they do talk about it, but it's not for every game. But yeah, I think that's it.